Breckenridge Brewing Company out of Littleton, Colorado. Christmas Ale. 7.1% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. Had some Breckenridge Brewing Company's beers on the channel before. One of the most notable ones that recently has really impressed me was their Autumn Ale. I believe it was their Autumn Ale. Really, really good solid beer if you're looking for your Oktoberfests or you're looking for your, not your pumpkin-y beers, but in that same kind of realm. Find Breckenridge Brewing Company, find their Autumn Ale. Hopefully you're not disappointed. This one, of course, I was expecting the Christmas ale. I was expecting the Christmas spices. It's an ale up front. It's a dark beer, slightly on the heavy side, 7.1% alcohol. It's getting up there in the alcohol content. I'm just a little disappointed with the Christmas spices that I'm getting. I feel like they didn't put enough in, or maybe they put just enough in to categorize it as a Christmas beer. But I could see this even being kind of re-categorized as an Oktoberfest beer. It has very similar taste qualities, but I feel like the Christmas beers have a leg up on the Oktoberfests by just adding one extra ingredient, spiced-wise, or adding more of the spices and making it that warm, kind of when you take a sip, you kind of get that slightly warm feeling when you drink it. And this one's just not doing it for me. I think it's not the alcohol content. I think it's the ale itself. I think the ale itself is just, it's not as heavy, or I don't know. It feels really light in body, if that makes sense. And it's not really giving me that Christmas effect that I want it to. The spices are there. You're getting your cinnamon. You're getting your slightly nutmeg, maybe a little bit of a ginger or something along those lines, and maybe some coriander. But it's just not enough to really send me home on that, okay, this is a Christmas beer. It's just, it's like a teasing Christmas beer. It's like, hey, Christmas is around the corner. Here's a Christmas Eve beer. I know that's kind of a stupid joke, but it's not getting me all the way there, if that makes sense. I do respect what they're doing. This is, if you're not really into the Christmas beers and you want something lighter or something not as aggressive, this is perfect for you because it's not going to be overwhelming. However, for me, I like if I'm going to get a seasonal beer, I want to taste it. Let me taste it. Let me get the flavor. Let me make my decisions after that. But don't make the decisions for me. My drinkability on this, it's light enough. It's pleasant enough that you could probably drink 3 or 4 of these. But for me, I want more out of it, and I'd probably limit it to maybe 2. Clearly meant for the Christmas, cold month drinking. You don't want a Christmas ale in the middle of July. Or maybe you do. On a scale of 1 to 10, though, I'll give this a 5. It's pretty mediocre. I feel like it doesn't want to teeter too far into one category or one extreme and try to please everybody. But I feel like in doing that, you're not pleasing enough people. And because of that, that's why I gave it a 5. So again, if you're looking for something really kind of toned back and kind of mild on that Christmas ale side, the ale's there. You're getting that bitterness. You're not getting the bite, but you get that aftertaste bitterness. But the spices just aren't enough for me to consider this a great beer. But if you don't like your Christmas beers and you're looking for something a little bit more toned back, Breckenridge kind of seems to have that kind of trend in their beers. They don't go over aggressively in any of their categories. They kind of keep it mild and user-friendly. So again, that's Breckenridge Brewing Company, Christmas Ale, 7.1% alcohol.